After his last few films where he showed or sent signals showing support for MGR instead of Rajinikanth to show his intentions, and after overreaching to grab the superstar title to show that he is at the pinnacle of Tamil cinema, he almost reached it, but he sort of failed. Because when he took the title Ilayya Thalapathy from the yesteryear hero Saravanan, who coincidentally acted in Jailer with the massage thing on the hair, if you guys remember, he as a nepo kid, Vijay is used to just getting things his way. That's why he also you find him always sitting in his house and expects people to come to him rather than him going to the public. However, he has some, although it might be selfish, but due out of the selfishness, out of the competitiveness, some good side effects might come to people because he want to prove himself. He might spend some money and help the public, right? Although the intent is to gain power. So whether you want to call it good or bad, all other politicians also are doing that. So you can't just single out Vijay for that, right? However, a lot of criticism is dogging TVK. Initially, of course, he wanted to show he's different from Rajini in politics, at least, because in cinema the superstar title over failed. In politics, he wanted to show that he is no U-turn guy like Rajini. He is going all the way. So he said he'll walk the talk. So, and yes, lo and behold, he organized with the help of Busia Anand a kind of a gathering where he outlined his so-called principles, which was soundly and roundly attacked by Seaman, who was supposedly his partner in the journey. So that was one of the first obstacles Vijay faced, and subsequently the massive outbursts when in the flooding situation, Vijay was so special that the people who were affected by the floods had to be ferried in a vehicle to come to his location and receive things from him. And the argument of crowds gathering wherever Vijay goes doesn't hold so much water because people like MJR, Jayalalitha and all various stars are always going out for events, and there is crowd control for that. Right, so criticisms are going to be there in politics, and Vijay should take take the feedback and grow. And the critics are saying that he has done it so far. So I will never rule out Vijay as a contender. He has all the possibilities of going all the way to the top because he's somebody who's known to be persistent and disciplined. These are his two strong points. However, the people around him, he was enemies with his father until recently, and he's not so close to his son as well. But what about the wife, right? So is he so much of an ambitious guy that he will just do anything to get his selfishness is a question mark. Because recently his flight, his journey for a wedding whereby he went with the famous actress Trisha created lots of rumors and gossips, and there's been photos being leaked here and there, which some critics say is his intention to say that his future partner is going to be Trisha. So that is like the rumor. So I'm not gonna say yes or no. I leave it to the people to judge. But that's been happening, and before that rumor, that issue, and his OG wife, what's gonna happen to her, that issue died down. So everything seems to lead to selfishness, ambitiousness like that. So we has to start to come out to be seen as somebody genuinely doing things. Remember the initial fiasco where they gave food and brought Vijay's photo in the hand just so that the people who take their first meal in their mouth have to see Vijay's face. It's a kind of painful to be poor, you get treated in this way, right? So it is what it is. Not to say they cannot put their name because someone else might hijack the donation, but maybe they can do it in a more subtle fashion. Maybe they got to be thinking that there are so many people giving advice, so they should be able to do that. And the most latest annus horribilis is just like Jayalalitha was criticized for people jumping on her feet and trying to get blessings. Now it seems to be a tattoo culture led by his so-called secretary or Kolge Purpose Balaji, that thin guy. How much it's genuine since only God knows, and go and put a tattoo of Vijay on his chest, right? Not Thiruvalluvar, not Ambedkar, not Gandhi, but Vijay is being tattooed. Vijay, a nepo kid who seemed to be selfish, but who knows, in the future he might change. Life is full of ironies. What do you guys think? Share in the comment section. Bye bye.